everybody, I'm Tom Vasel, and welcome to a top 10 list that I do on a monthly basis, talking about the 10 best sellers from the previous month. So right now we're talking about April 2022. This is from Game Nerds, a great, amazing online game store where you can get all kinds of fantastic games for a great price. You definitely want to check them out. They have a deal of the day each day, which is worth checking, and they have a 24-hour day of deals coming in July. Very exciting all around, so keep an eye out for that. But this is a point of data I use here. I can't see how many games are sold in the world in general. It's just impossible to do. But it's a strong point of data because a lot of games are sold here. So here are the top 10 games that were sold in April. Number 10 is Honey Buzz, a deluxe edition of this. Now this one I think finally came out post-Kickstarter because I know a lot of people got this for the Kickstarter. The deluxe version is very nice for this game. It has great components, a nice game. So that's number 10. Number 9 is Azul Queen's Garden. So I reviewed this game a couple weeks ago, and it came out to mixed response. Some people said, we agree with you, because I was very lukewarm on it. And other people said, this is the best one out there. Very divisive game for sure. But a lot of people are getting it because it has the word Azul in it. Number 8 is Long Shot, the dice game. No surprise here. This game has been getting very strong buzz. Many of the major review outlets all gave it positive buzz. I've seen it sold all over the place at Barnes & Noble. Someday this will just be called Long Shot probably because no one's going to play the board game. The Long Shot, the dice game has surpassed that. Number 7 is Canvas. Canvas, a game that just was robbed for not being nominated for the Spiel des Jahres. But a very simple game about putting clear cards in, making a painting. Very easy for people to get into. Number 6 is Meadow. Fantastic game, Meadow Animals. If you've not played this one, you need to give it a shot. You're building a little tableau in front of you of a bunch of little animals in a meadow. Great game. Number 5 is Cascadia. This one was nominated for the Spiel des Jahres. This is a simple game about putting out tiles and animals on those tiles. You're drafting them, and each game, the scoring will be slightly different. Very, very popular game. Number 4, Ark Nova. Well, what do we have to say here? This is definitely one of the biggest hits to come out in a long time for board gaming, at least amongst heavy strategy gamers. But the fact here, remember, we're talking about the numbers sold. The fact that more Ark Novas sold than, say, Long Shot the dice game is pretty impressive considering the price difference. Alrighty, some people are going to complain here about numbers 3, 2, and 1 because they're all versions of the same game. Can you guess? Well, time's up. Number 3 is Unmatched Jurassic Park Sattler vs. the T-Rex. I was not surprised about this. That's one of the coolest models in any game, this giant T-Rex. Number 2 is Unmatched Marvel Hell's Kitchen with Daredevil, Elektra, and is Ghost Rider the third one in that one? I think so. I don't know. There's 3 superheroes in Unmatched. And then, of course, number 1 is Unmatched Marvel Redemption Row, which has 3 more superheroes in it. So again, these are all pretty close, but that's pretty impressive. To get the 1, 2, and the 3 spot, Unmatched is on fire. On fire, I say. All right, let's take a look at the top 5 expansions to sell in April 2022. So number 5 is Honey Buzz, the Honey Pot expansion. I guess with Honey Buzz being so popular, so is that. Number 4 is Sleeping Gods, Tides of Ruin expansion. Sleeping Gods, one of the most popular games to come out last year. Now it's out in the retail, and people want to get the extra stuff. Number 3 is Star Wars Outer Rim, Unfinished Business expansion. This is not out quite yet, although you might see an unboxing of it on the Dice Tower unboxing channel. So again, that adds a lot more content to that game. Number 2 is Marvel Champions LCG, Sinister Motives. Of course, Marvel Champions stuff is always going to do very well. And number 1, The Lost Ruins of Arnak, Expeditions Leaders. Still doing very popular. That expansion's been on this list for quite a few times. There you go. Those are the top 10 best-selling games and top 5 best-selling expansions. Thanks so much for watching. We want to thank Game Nerds for giving me this data to play around with. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel, and those were the best-selling games of April 2022. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da.